No one cares how tired you are. No one cares it's cold outside. You said you wanted to change your life, so do it. This is the part where others quit, but not you. Because winter isn't an excuse, it's a filter. It separates the talkers from the doers. Every year people wait for January, for some fake, fresh start. But the focused, they're not waiting for the calendar to change. They're changing themselves. So tighten your grip. Breathe in the cold. Feel it cut through you. Let it remind you why you started. This is the season of silence, the season of killers, because winter belongs to the focused. Most people don't lose because they're weak. They lose because they get comfortable. Comfort is the quiet killer. It whispers, "You've done enough. You can rest now." And before you know it, your goals fade, one excuse at a time. But discipline doesn't care about comfort. Discipline shows up no matter the weather, no matter the pain, no matter how alone you feel. When everyone else hides from the cold, you go out there anyway. When they hit snooze, you hit one more rep. When they say, "Take a break," you say, "I haven't earned it yet." Because the truth is, winter doesn't care about your feelings. The world won't wait for your motivation to return. You either show up cold, tired, hungry, or you don't show up at all. And every day you choose to move anyway, you build something deeper than motivation. You build momentum. That's the real secret. You don't need to feel ready. You just need to start moving. Because the body follows the mind, and the mind follows what you repeat. You repeat discipline long enough, and it becomes identity.
This is where it gets real quiet. No applause, no recognition. No, you got this. Just you, your thoughts, and the sound of your own breath. This is the part no one sees. The dark mornings, the freezing air, the empty roads. But this is where warriors are made. Because every rep done in silence, every time you say no to comfort, every time you choose focus over distraction, you're building a version of yourself that comfort could never create. You won't see progress right away. It'll feel like nothing's changing, but deep down, something is. Your discipline is hardening. Your weakness is dying. Your purpose is sharpening. This is what winter does. It doesn't give. It takes. It takes your laziness. It takes your excuses. And if you're strong enough, it gives you something better. Clarity. Because in the cold, you can see clearly who you are. No noise, no distractions. Just the truth. You either want it, or you don't. At some point you'll break. You'll wake up and think, what's the point? Why keep pushing? That's when you know you're close. That's the edge. That's the part where people quit, and the rare few transform. The pain you feel right now, it's not punishment, it's preparation. Every rep you hate, every early morning, every lonely night, it's teaching you to endure. You can't fake endurance. You can't buy discipline. You have to suffer for it. And here's the thing most people will never understand. The pain doesn't go away. You just stop fearing it. You learn to use it. You turn it into energy. When your hands shake from exhaustion, you keep going. When your mind screams to quit, you say, "Not yet." That's when you separate from everyone else. That's when you start to see who you were always meant to become. And once you've crossed that line, you can never go back.
This winter, don't wait for motivation. Create routine. Create discipline. Create pressure. Wake up earlier than you want. Do more than you think you can. Stay quieter than they expect. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone, just to the person in the mirror. Lock in for 2 months like your life depends on it. Because maybe it does. This isn't about becoming the best. It's about becoming better, colder, sharper, more dangerous to your excuses. Let them sleep. Let them drift. Let them waste another year talking about what they'll do someday. You move in silence. You build in private. And when the snow melts, you walk out unrecognizable. Because while the world was resting, you were evolving. And that's why winter belongs to the focused.
When winter ends, most people go back to who they were, but not you. You don't crave comfort anymore. You crave progress. You crave silence. You crave the grind. Because now, you understand what it takes. You've been through the cold. You've fought your own mind. You've earned your peace. You no longer need motivation. You've become it. So when the world wakes up again and everyone starts chasing goals, you'll already be miles ahead. Because you didn't wait for the perfect season. You built yourself in the hardest one. And that's what makes you different. That's what makes you dangerous. That's what makes you unstoppable.